Okay, everybody, here we are. Fat burn, energy reignite. I want you to just have fun and warm up those bodies. Good old clap. Now get silly with it. I want you to 1, 2, 3, and pump it down. Come on, have fun with it. Move those hips. 1, 2, 3, and down. And kick it. Little kick back. Use those arms. I want you to lean a little bit forward and feel every muscle work. You got it. And remember, if you don't want to run, you just step, step, step. Does not have to be fast. You do what's best for you, best for your body. With a little bit of a challenge. As you get stronger every day, push yourself a little bit harder. Push your muscles. You know it's in you. That's why you're here. Step and clap. Have fun with it. Imagine I'm right there with you. I'm right there. I'm watching. Don't fade out. Don't go half. I want full out. Give it all you've got. Go to that 1, 2, 3 pump. 1, 2, 3 pump. Now I want you to do this straight leg hop while I go get my power cord because this is going to die. So keep it going until I'm back. Don't stop because I'm going away. Don't stop. You better still be pumping those arms, pumping those legs. Whether it's a step and a touch, whatever you're doing, I'm just plugging this in so that we don't die in the middle of our workout. Breathe through it. Don't stop, everybody. I want you to keep pushing. You stop, you're only hurting yourself. You can do it. That was an unexpected thing. These things happen. So you're right here. Because we're not perfect. You got to live in your messy middle. As Jenna Kutcher says, just move. Do your best. None of us are perfect, and that's okay. So what you're going to need for this workout, if you have it, 3 different sets of weights, or 3 different weighted soup cans, or different water bottles, right? Big water jugs. Be creative with it. Grab some books. Anything around your house. A vase. We all have objects around our house we can use for our chest presses and our chest flies. So in 3, 2, 1, take the time to go grab those weights. I'm going to angle you down a little bit better so you can see. So we're going to start. I want you to just warm up with 10 regular push-ups. I'm going to do all my push-ups on my knees so that you can see full range and proper form. A lot of times you'll see people do push-ups with their butt out like this. That is really bad for your back. You want your butt to be tucked. You want to imagine you're turning the ground with your hands. All the way down, all the way up. The more you can keep your elbows going back behind you, the more you're going to focus on your chest and not your shoulders. Just 10. After you've done 10, I want you to grab your first 2 weights if you have options. It does not matter if you have the same weight for all of these sets of exercises. That's okay. If you have an exercise ball or a bench, you can do these on the bench or the ball for a little extra range of motion. I'm going to show them on the ground because not everybody has lots of options at home. So your butt can be down, or you can lift your hips up. You want to try and keep your elbows off the ground the whole time. That will keep that little bit of extra burn through your chest. Touch the weight up over your chest, not your face. Inhale down, exhale up. I have our time. Just let them hover a little bit above that ground. If you find that pushing your hips up is too hard on your lower back, you can absolutely keep your butt down. 5 seconds. If you have them, I would like you to grab your 2 heavier weights up. Resting those to the side. If you have the option, grab 2 heavier weights. And again, if you don't, that is perfectly okay. You're still going to work your chest. Hips up if you can. Inhale down, exhale up over your chest. And yes, if you have a bench or an exercise ball, you will be getting a little bit more range of motion. That is okay. Five seconds. Rest those to the side. And again, if you have them too heavier, we've got it. Inhale down, exhale up. Push through your heels. Root through your heels.
I'm making my way over
10 seconds.
I gotta get my body moving, shake the stress away. I wasn't looking for nobody when you look my way. Possible candidate, yeah.
Now resting those weights down, we're going to go back to our push-ups. 10 push-ups again. You can change your position of your hands. Go a little bit wider. Keep them closer together. Listen to your shoulders. If you feel a pull from your shoulder, bring your hand a little bit closer, your elbow a little bit closer to your body. If you cannot do a full range, that is okay. You just pulse it. You're still going to strengthen your chest muscles and get stronger every time you do them. Turn the ground with your hands. Inhale down. Push the ground away. Amazing. Now I want you to grab your 2 lightest weights for chest flies. You might not go up in weight at all in your flies. I'd much rather you always have perfect form and not worry about going heavier. For your flies, same thing. You want to keep your hands over your chest, not your face. You can bend your elbows if you feel too much strain through your shoulders. Nice and controlled. Inhale down, exhale up. So if you feel your shoulders, bend your elbows a little bit more at the bottom. But if you're able to keep your arms straight, that'll make it a little bit more challenging. Keep them hovering just above the ground if you're on the ground. And if you're on a bench or a ball, do not go too low. Feel that squeeze through your chest at the top. Really squeeze it together. Ten seconds. Resting those down to the side. If you want to try a little bit heavier, you can. Again, you do not have to. Listen to your body. Inhale down, exhale up. But as you get stronger and stronger, you do want to go heavier because that's where you're going to feel a change in your muscles and where you won't get bored with it. Squeeze those dumbbells tight. 10 seconds. And rest those down. If you want to go up, you can. I am going to stay where I am. Take another 5 seconds, and we're going back for one more set. One more set for now. And slowly inhale down, exhale up. And you'll notice I'm a heavier weight, but I am now bending my elbows a little bit more. Squeeze your chest together at the top. Five seconds. And rest them down to the side. We're going to go back to push-ups for 10 reps. Back to push-ups for 10. Turn that ground. Try a little bit wider. For a lot of people, wider hands is a little bit easier. Take a second, shake them out a little bit. So always think about trying to turn the ground. Really squeeze and turn. That's going to allow you to torque the ground and give you that extra power through your chest. If we're just loose with our hands, we will not have the same power. It's like when I tell people to squeeze the dumbbells tighter. The tighter you squeeze them, the lighter they will feel. It's true. People don't always believe me, but it is true. So now we're going to go back to some of your lighter weights, and we're going to do a narrow press. So narrow press. You want your hands still above your chest, but in a hammer position. Just straight up and down. At the bottom, keep those elbows off the ground. Five more. Rest for a second. I'm going to stay with these weights for my second set and try a little bit heavier on the third. Take 10 seconds. If you want to grab heavier, by all means, you go for it. In 3, 2, and 1. Inhale down, exhale up. Try and keep that elbow just hovering a little bit off the ground. Keeping those chest muscles engaged. Remember to keep them over your chest, not your face. Five more. Rest them down. If you have them and you want to try it, I'm going to try a little bit heavier. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We've got it. Inhale down. Exhale, push it. 10 seconds. All right, rest them down. Outstanding. 10 push-ups. And if you get tired, you can't do a full range, that's okay. Just do a little push-up pulse. You can even do push-ups against the wall. You do not have to be flat on the ground. You could do an angle with your hands on a chair or a bench. Do the best you can. 10 total. Stretch them out a little bit. So now we're going to go back to the very first, our regular chest press with your heaviest. So your two heaviest. When I say drop weight, you're going to go lighter. When I say drop, you're going to go lighter again. So starting with your heaviest, your regular press where you're making a triangle at the top. Inhale down, exhale up. Ten seconds until we drop. We're going to do this drop set as fast as we can. Drop those weights down a little bit lighter. As soon as you're ready, you can start. Ten more until we drop again. Do your best. Push through it. Press them down. A little bit lighter. Ooh, even though they're light, they feel heavy.
We don't have to waste another minute, no. Live right here, right now. I'll never let you go.
10 seconds. Stay strong. Fight through the shake. And rest them down. And you know it. 10 push-ups. Woo! Or pulses. We can do this. Right here. It's in our mind. Don't say I can't, or I'm going to skip this, or I'm not going to do this part. Kirsten will never know. I want you to imagine I'm right there. Do this for yourself. 10. We can do it. Outstanding. So now we are going to drop set our flies. You do not have to go your heaviest. If you want to stay with the same weight for all three, you can. I'm going to try middle of the road and then drop. So chest flies, when I say drop, we go lighter. Ready, set, and fly. Five more. A little bit lighter. And when you're ready, you can fly. A little bit engaged off the ground.
To give your love to me, I will wait for you. If that's all you need, if you can find
Squeeze them over your chest. Inhale down, exhale up. And squeeze. 5 seconds. Rest for 5. Grab lighter weights if you have them close by, or if you're staying, you stay. In 3, 2, 1. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. 10 push-ups. Try a different push-up position. Okay, typically the hardest for most people is triceps with your elbows really close to your body. You want to still turn the ground and imagine you're walking your body forward and pushing up. A little shake, a little pause. So now what we're going to do on your back with your 2 lightest weights, we're going to finish with a fly, center, narrow, press down. So your 2 lightest weights, you want to fly, center, narrow, press down. Nice and controlled. And again, over your chest, not your face. So you fly, center, narrow, press. That's 1. I have our time. Last 5. And if you have it and you can, try a little bit heavier. A little bit heavier, take another 10 seconds. A little bit longer rest because we're not drop sitting, we're just doing a straight set here. So a little bit longer recovery. In 3, 2, and 1. Five more. Rest them down. If you want to go heavier, you can. I'm going to stay where I am. Take another 10 seconds. Inhale, exhale. A little bit of recovery. Tell those muscles they can do this. Last set. Ready. And get it. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. Last 5. Oh, and rest them down. Last 10 push-ups of the day. Last 10. We can do this. You pick your hand position. Inhale down. Exhale, push the ground away. Ready, set, and get it. Count them out loud. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So we are going to take this last few minutes to really stretch. What I want you to do is lay on your stomach with your arms out to the side. So on your stomach, arms out to the side. Your right arm is going to stay exactly where it is. Do not move it. Do not bring it up. Do not lower it down. Just keep it out to the side. As you slowly turn, lift off your left foot, your left hand. Try and reach towards your left foot. If you're able to, I want you to grab it and hold it. Inhale, exhale. Another 10 deep breaths. You really want to feel that stretch through your chest. Three more. Last inhale, exhale. Slowly let that left leg straighten. Left hand goes out to the side. Turn it open, your right arm up. Try and reach for that right foot and hold it. Deep breaths. Five more deep breaths. Inhale, exhale. Slowly lower back down. And then you can go back into a child's pose position if you're familiar with yoga. Sink your butt back towards your heels and just sink your chest into the ground. Inhale, exhale. You can also play with how wide apart your knees are on this. A little bit wider will sink you deeper through your hips in the stretch. Still thinking about pushing your chest down through the ground. Three more deep breaths. Then slowly rolling onto your glutes, to your butt. I want you to just have your legs straight out in front, link your fingers behind you, and just stretch through your chest. Don't lift your head up too high. You don't want to strain your neck. Just breathe through it. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Slowly link them overhead and push up to the ceiling. Inhale, exhale. Big inhale, exhale. Remember, we never want to rush our stretching. We want to really enjoy it. I know sometimes it hurts just as much, if not more, than the exercise, but it's super important. You have to stretch. One more. Big inhale. Big exhale. Have an amazing day. Take good care. Drink lots of water and keep stretching. The more you stretch throughout the day, before bed, in the morning, the more you'll heal faster.